I just couldn't believe that someone would teach a little kid that type of lesson.
When Michael and Lisa Ruckte dropped their 2.5-year-old daughter Zoe off at a Boise daycare, they say the director intentionally locked her out as punishment.
Any guy or person walking by on the street could jump the fence and be off with her in 2 minutes, and they just left her out there alone.
The incident infuriated the Rutkes.
And we pulled her out immediately.
Now, 5 years later in Spokane, the couple is searching for a place to take their 3-year-old son Jackson. Harvard Park Children's Learning Center is at the top of the list.
You really have to be in it for the children. You have to truly love children, because otherwise this is a hard job.
Director Susie Coleman says the demands placed upon her by the state go on and on.
They want to know where your schedules are posted, when the teachers' hours are posted. They want to look at what's on the shelves. They want to check every inch, every corner, everything, which is good.
Coleman understands those demands, ensure safety for children left in her care. But Serena Putman, a mother of 8 who's worked in local daycares for 8 years, says daycares get away with breaking the law. Putman says she's seen some teachers leave kids alone in a room. Others have been left to care for more kids than is legally allowed.
They were breaking a lot of rules, so I quit the very first day. I just told them that this isn't the right place for me. I don't want to be a rule breaker.
If it's a risk to children, we're going to close the facility.
The state shut down 20 providers last year, but Carrie Livingston with the Department of Early Learning says most complaints brought against daycare providers don't usually end in closure.
Every complaint's different. Every issue is different, and some complaints are more serious than others.
The DEL's updated licensed child care information system allows parents to see a daycare's complaint history. It's a website that the DEL hopes will guide parents like the Rutkes in their daycare search.
So it asks for the name of the place, Harvard Park Daycare.
The Rutkes search turns up good news for the family.
No complaints, no valid complaints, it says.
The Rutkes say the state's site is easy to use and useful for parents with questions.
It's large enough that all of the kids can come out.
But Susie Coleman says she wants more. Supervision, record keeping, health, and sanitation violations are among the several kinds of violations listed. But Coleman says the descriptions are too vague.
When you pull up somebody and it says that there's an issue, I'd like to know a little bit more specifically what that is.
The site also only tracks complaints back to 2005. If a parent wants to look farther back, the state says you'll have to call. Something not many do.
I don't think most parents have any idea that they can actually call licensing and talk to somebody.
Though the state says it's working to protect and ensure safety of our kids, all agree nothing replaces a parent's intuition.
It's really up to the parent. Parents need to make good choices for themselves, their family, and their child.
I think you need to go with your gut.
Until they've gone there for a few weeks and you've gotten to know about what goes on there, it's really just kind of a guessing game.